Ready to race. KTM announces its 790 Duke road bike for 2022. KTM is one of the biggest and best motorcycle companies in the world. And they are also a force to reckon with in racing, as they begin to achieve great success in MotoGP, getting off to a superb start to the 2022 season with Brad Binder. But it's their road bikes that put them on the map, such as the Duke series, with one of their best products being the KTM 790 Duke we first saw in 2017. Now, KTM have announced their new 2022 790 Duke for us all to check out. The ins and outs of the 790 Duke. KTM described the new 2022 790 Duke as a continuation of the story of the bike that gave us the KTM LC8c parallel twin platform. KTM described the bike as a global mid-range machine that also has ready-to-race character and performance. Europe will get a 95 horsepower version of the bike, but the rest of the world gets a 105 horsepower version. This bike has the most compact twin-cylinder engine in its class and produces 64 pound-feet of torque. KTM say the engine is also tuned specifically for torque output to allow for easy and rideable power. A great level of fuel economy. The Austrian company looks to have worked hard on getting great fuel mileage with the new 790 Duke. They say that the new bike allows for a fuel consumption level of just 4.4 liters per 62 miles. This should allow riders to have plenty of time to enjoy twisting and winding roads before they even need to think about stopping for gas. And handling is a key part of this new bike, with KTM ensuring they spend a lot of time to keep the typical Duke riding feel of lightness, agility, and sportiness. High-quality suspension for high-quality handling. The 790 Duke has very precise and agile handling thanks to a geometry developed specifically for sporty street riding. High-quality WP Apex suspension is a key feature at each end of the bike, and it allows for a perfect connection with the road, which equally gives the rider confidence whenever and wherever they ride the bike. KTM described the bike as a middleweight boxer in its prime. A number of extra features are on the bike too, such as traction control, ABS with Supermoto mode and a full-color 5-inch TFT display. Higher spec options are also available such as track mode, cruise control and KTM MyRide for hands-free phone and music connection. The KTM 790 Duke is coming back as a 2022 model year machine, so says the Austrian brand. That might come as a bit of surprise, since the KTM 890 Duke R replaced its smaller sibling in late 2019. This curious move seems to come for the benefit of the European market, where a 95 horsepower version of the KTM 790 Duke will be made available for A2 license holders, with a price tag of €8,999. The rest of the world's markets will get the 2022 KTM 790 Duke with its full pop of 105 horsepower. Though it's not clear if the 790 will come to North American soil. Even with the ability to offer a peppy sport bike for territories with graduated license schemes, the reintroduction of the KTM 790 Duke is a curious one. Sitting next to the KTM 890 Duke and KTM 890 Duke R, we will ignore the KTM 890 Duke GP for a minute. The KTM 790 Duke comes as quite the bargain for its €9,000 price tag, as the 890 base model costs closer €12,000 in most European countries. The move could also be the first step in seeing the 890 models graduating into a 990cc displacement, with a KTM 990 Duke tipped to be coming for the 2023 model year. Having bikes on either end of the middleweight segment could make for a good strategy for the Austrian brand, especially as homologation requirements lean towards growing engine sizes. Business positioning aside, the 2022 KTM 790 Duke comes with IMU-assisted traction control, cornering ABS, 3 riding modes, standard, a 5 inches TFT dash, and LED lighting. Meanwhile, optional equipment includes an up-down quickshifter, a track, riding mode, cruise control, tire pressure monitoring system, and a phone connectivity system. Considering the price tag, the available features, and the ever-important note that it's a hoot to ride, you can tell why the KTM 790 Duke was one of our favorite bikes on the market when it debuted. Therefore, its return is welcome, though still a bit curious.